Hey, what's going on, everybody? Rob here. Welcome back to another brand new episode of 5 Minute Crafts, the show where we take a look at the crappiest 5-minute crafts that we can find and try to recreate them right here in this weird little fucking basement of mine. Now, I know what you were thinking. This show probably wasn't going to make it past 1 or 2 episodes, but here we are, episode number 3. I know, I'm not really that great at keeping series alive here on the channel, but you know what? Between you and me, I got a good feeling about this one, primarily because there's so many terrible 5-minute crafts, videos, and channels out there that it's hard not to put these sons of bitches in their place. And speaking about their place, I did a little bit of research and I found out that 5 Minute Crafts is headquartered in this like crazy little tiny island called Cyprus off the coast of Turkey. Some weird little place where they have enough of an internet connection to put out a plethora of shitty videos. Alright, before we get started, let's check in with the Crapometer and get a forecast for this week's projects. Crapometer, what do you think?
This week looks like a bunch of shit, just like every other week around here.
Oh, shit. We got a tornado warning. This does not look good at all.
Never does. Good luck stinking up the joint.
Now, for this first project, we get a pretty good glimpse into the mind and the behavioral prowess of an actual 5 Minute Craft employee. It seems that everybody that stars in these videos makes the videos. It's a whole incestual clusterfuck over there on the island of Cyprus. I'm not sure what's going on. But this dude, which I found in an article, like a behind the scenes of how they make 5 Minute Crafts, he's the same guy who's in this first video. 28 genius hacks to speed up your life, which actually within the video includes 50 hacks and has nothing to do with speeding up all. So we see this guy, he gets on the couch, he pulls out his gum, and you know, everybody throws out their hand because they want some gum. Who doesn't want f***ing gum? But he doesn't look very happy about it at all because he's got to give up his gum, his precious gum. So now let's fast forward to this guy DIYing a fake plant gum dispenser. First off, what a fucking stingy, greedy gum fucker this guy is. It's gum, you selfish son of a bitch. Do they not make enough gum on your little fucking island that you gotta get so upset and fucking so creative that you can make a stupid little fucking plant gum holder? Not that it's a good idea, but I'm gonna make one with you, just for the of it. Alright, so I got my fake plant. Just pop that out of there. I tried to get this shit out of here, but this is just styrofoam and too fucking hard for me. So I got another pot, which is gonna make this real simple. I'm gonna take a couple coffee filters just as like protection. I don't know, throw them in there like that. Alright, now check this out. I went to the store, just bought a fucking giant pack of gum for a little over $6. It's got 180 pieces in it, which when done the math comes out to a little under 3 cents per piece of gum. Just gonna fill that right up. Look at all that gum in there. Then, boom. You just stick your plant on top. You got yourself a hidden fake gum plant dispenser. All right, now we take a look back at the video and oh, so impressed with himself. He sneaks a little piece of gum there. You fucking prick. I'll tell you what, if I ever see somebody with a fake fucking plant gum dispenser, when you're not looking, I'm gonna fucking shit in it.
Just gonna fucking take a shit in it.
How about that? In the meantime, if any of you want any fucking gum, you can have some gum. You want a piece now? Here, hold on. Here's a couple pieces for you. Now, real quick before we move into the next video, after this gum video, the next project that comes up is like this mirror video, but if you look real close, when the person making the project flips the mirror over, you get to see a glimpse of her, which I've never seen this woman before. You see that? You see that? Who the f*** is that? It's gonna be the goddamn Kingpin, the f***ing Wizard of Oz of 5 Minute Crafts. You keep an eye out. You let me know if you see her anywhere in any other videos. I wanna know. All right, moving on to the next project, glue gun sunglasses. This project comes from the video 25 must-try glue gun hacks. Now, this is where they make a pair of white sunglasses on top of some, like a trace outline on some wax paper using a glue gun with white glue. Now, if you've noticed, I haven't worn my sunglasses over the past few episodes. You know, I'm missing them a little bit. So I figured this project would be awesome. Maybe I can even save a little bit of money. You know, those fake Ray-Bans, they're like $7-8 on Amazon. They break every other couple of weeks. Making them out of glue, I'm hoping will be a better alternative. All right, now the first thing I did was go online and print out an outline of some basic Ray-Bans, and then with my wax paper, with a Sharpie, I'm just gonna trace over it. I got myself some white glue gun sticks here, loaded this up, heated it up, and we're ready to go. All right, here goes something, nothing, or everything. I don't fucking know. Woo, yeah, all right, free fucking sunglasses. All right, now this is all dry. Watching the video, they peel them right off. Let's see if that works. Oh yeah, here we go. Yo, that's nice. Peels right off. Who's gonna see the inside of the sunglasses anyways, am I right? Oh yeah, that's nice. Oh look, there are even like little sunglasses there. That's fine, you just peel away the rest of that paper. Boom. Cool. Last step here, you just glue these on right here, just like that. God damn it, okay, all right, you gotta take your time with these apparently. Not that I don't normally. Nice, all right. Just blow on these a little bit, cool them off, and you're ready. These look fantastic. Big reveal right here. You ready for these? Oh, yeah. What? Looking fucking sharp. That's some fucking Casey Neistat right there. Oh, wait, there's no fucking lenses in these. What the? I didn't even think about that. What the am I supposed to do with these? Oh my god. Who needs lenses? Am I right? Oh, ow. I feel pretty good about these, so much so that we're moving on to the next project. I mean, honestly, between you and me, this isn't even a project. This is like an interstitial. They do like, they make these little intros before they present a bunch of stupid fucking projects. And however the they came up with this idea, I don't know. Found in the very misogynistic video titled 25 Everyday Hacks for Men, we see a power drill being used as a French fry spinner. I don't know who or how they come up with these things. You know, the big problem is they don't show you the outcome. They don't show you if this works or not. How am I supposed to know if this is a good idea or not? They show like a bucket of KFC fries, which I'm perplexed by because I didn't even know that KFC made it all the way over to the island of Cyprus. Is there a KFC there? Hold on, let me check the map here. Oh shit, look at that. Cyprus loaded with fucking KFCs. They fucking love that shit out there. So I guess the big question is, do you have to use a power drill to dip your French fries into ketchup? We're gonna find out. First thing we're gonna do here is fucking get some fucking tarps up around here. There we go. Make sure we're all protected here for the splatter. Now here's the first big fucking problem. KFC in America, they don't have French fries. Not that I know of. I went and ordered some French fries and they gave me some goddamn potato wedges. Do they even have French fries here? I don't even know. And I guess they're just potato wedges, right? They're not French fries?
Yeah, they're potato wedges.
Okay, sure, that works. Well, what the f? They don't have French fries here. God damn it. So I had to go to Burger King. I had to get these f***ing other shitty French fries. Burger King, by the way, worst f***ing French fries on the planet. All right, let's set this shit up. Boom, giant f***ing bowl of ketchup. Do you need that much f***ing ketchup? Probably not, but here we are. That's what we do in America. Yeah, there we go. And now I guess you just put that on there like that, right? Boom. Oh, shit, yeah. F***ing French fry spinning shit. They don't show you this in the video, how this turns out. Huh. Hold on. I'm gonna try that again. These f***ing French fries f***ing suck. All right, here we go. Well, that was f***ing just as stupid as I f***ing thought it would be. And what are you supposed to just eat them off of there like this? Oh, God damn it. Don't try that at home. Holy shit. Well, for the last goddamn project, I'm fucking burning it all down. Fucking burning it all down. I saw this last project on 15 awesome matches and lighter hacks and tricks. They apparently take a can of WD40, which is flammable. Who would have fucking thought? Well, I guess you can just read the can. Flammable. Contents under pressure. They do some stupid shit where they glue a lighter onto it with some fucking rubber bands. I don't know, but it's a flamethrower. All right, we got a can of WD40 right here. And now they're using like an old can of WD40, which the nozzle is totally different. I tried finding one, but okay, there goes the glasses. These are helpful. I'm gonna hot glue this down right here, just like that. We're gonna snip this tip right here. And now we take like a rubber band here, do something like that where it holds this down. Oh shit, okay. I mean, that works. That's kind of cool. Look at that, a fucking homemade flame fucking thrower. Eat my fucking dick, Elon Musk. All right, let's take this outside and see if this works. Light it up. Huh. So upon our test here, it doesn't seem like this flame reaches the nozzle, therefore not making a flamethrower. But nonetheless, it's still flammable. So we're gonna see how that works, minus the lighter. So over here on Christine's coffin, yeah, which is still here 9 months later, we're gonna test out this flamethrower on this thing. Woo! Yeah, buddy! Oh, there we go. Now we're talking. Yeah! And that's how you make a WD-40 flamethrower. What? That's not a 5-minute craft at all. That's pretty useful, actually. All right, well, that about wraps it up. What a fucking episode, huh? Am I right? Full of fun, full of adventure. Do me a favor, if you haven't subscribed yet, I suggest that you do that. If you're feeling extra interactive, you can ring that bell, maybe hit up the like button, and if you're feeling a little bit dubious, we got that join button down there. For $2.99 a month, you can become a ThreadBanger member. You get behind the scenes, you get little fancy emojis, all types of fun stuff. Also, if you see any terrible 5-minute crafts videos out there, which, you know, they pretty much are all terrible, but if you see any projects within them that you want me to try right here on the show, I suggest you leave them down in the comments, and I'll see you around here next time. If there is a next time, you know what I mean? You never fucking know around here.